Kevin, have you wrapped up your day's work yet? What would you like for dinner? Is there something specific you'd like me to prepare?
Apologies, Yasmin. Unexpected issues arose. I'm required to work extra hours tonight. Don't trouble yourself, no need to cook dinner for me.
Oh, I see. Is the workload at your office really that high? They've been asking you to put in so much extra time recently. Barrios really misses your presence.
Unfortunately, yes. We're in peak season at the moment, there's little I can do. Speaking of Barrios, how's he doing? Has he gone to bed yet?
Actually, he's still up. But he's struggling to keep his eyes open. Looks like he's about to fall asleep any moment. He was making a valiant effort to stay awake, hoping to spend some time with you today, but...
I probably won't make it home before his bedtime, so you should put him to bed.
All right, I guess I'll do that. Thanks for informing me. You'll have a break from work this weekend, won't you, Will?
Yes, indeed. Weekends are meant for breaks after all. But I have a golf game with my colleagues planned for this Saturday. So it seems that Sunday Kevin be the only day I'll actually be at home.
What? Golf with your colleagues? But didn't you promise to buy Barrios' birthday present this Saturday?
His birthday is next week, isn't it? He's already in the 3rd grade. It's surprising how time flies. He's maturing quickly, isn't he?
Yes, it's true. But we've been tied up with work recently. That's why we decided to enroll him in the after-school care program, wasn't it? And you suggested getting him a phone for kids to maintain communication with us.
Oh, that completely slipped my mind. My apologies. But don't you think it's something you two could do without me? You don't really need me there for that, do you?
But it was your idea to accompany us. You were concerned about the cost of the phone. Besides, it would be beneficial for Barrios to have some quality time with his father. He was really anticipating it. Can't you set aside some time for him, Will?
I realize that, I've apologized. Listen, I have a suggestion. How about I take Barrios out on Friday, just the two of us? Maybe we can go to the park. What do you think?
Will, you always shift the topic when it gets uncomfortable for you. You need to break that habit, you know?
I understand, my apologies. Let's focus on Friday. How about I take him out to play while you handle his birthday party preparations?
That sounds like a plan. I was intending to prepare some food and set up the decorations for the party. It would be immensely helpful if you could keep Barrios occupied while I do that.
Aside from the phone, are we planning to get him any other gifts this year? Is there any gift I can pick up while I'm out with him on Friday?
A phone itself is quite a substantial gift. And it's something Barrios has been wanting. Even if he wasn't in daycare, it would still be a suitable gift. So just take him wherever he wishes to go, all right? I'm certain he would value spending quality time with you more than receiving another gift.
Okay, understood. I'll do that with him on Friday. So, can you let me off the hook for Saturday, just this once, Yasmin? It's merely a little fun break, okay?
All right, fine. But you know I'm not particularly savvy with phones. If I get stuck, you'll help me out, won't you?
Absolutely, just inform me if any issue arises. For now, I need to get back to work.
Kevin, can I have a moment of your time?
What's going on?
I'm currently at the store with Barrios. We're buying him a new phone. The sheer variety of models and brands is overwhelming. I don't know which one to select. Do you have any recommendations for a phone suitable for him?
Didn't you mention that you were planning on getting him a children's phone? If so, shouldn't you just go with that? I fail to see why this is causing you such difficulty.
Indeed, but the selection of children's phones is quite extensive as well. Apologies for the confusion. Furthermore, Barrios' friends, who are of the same age, have regular smartphones. However, I am apprehensive about the multitude of capabilities a regular smartphone has. Wouldn't you agree? Thus, I am finding it challenging to make a decision. I could use your advice.
You're mature enough to make this decision on your own, aren't you? It seems as if you approach me about every minor detail. You're not a child. I am currently trying to relax and have some time to myself. Please don't bother me excessively.
You previously suggested that I can ask for your assistance when I'm uncertain about something. Why are you acting so irritable about it now? This behavior is a stark contrast from your previous statement.
I don't know what else I can contribute. I'm not physically there to shop with you. What exactly do you expect me to do? How can I assist you in making a decision if I can't see the available options?
I understand, however. Can't you at least offer some guidance regarding the type of phone to purchase?
Surely, Barrios' friends' phones enable them to communicate via platforms like WhatsApp, correct? Wouldn't it be ideal to get him a phone that allows him to message his friends as well?
So, you believe that too many restrictions might actually be detrimental to him? Still, I can't help but question if it's really the best option. It's a tough call, Kevin. What if he stumbles upon a suspicious website or forum? My main goal is to keep Barrios safe from online strangers.
Nowadays, practically every phone allows you to impose browsing restrictions. Additionally, you can enable location tracking if you ever feel concerned about his whereabouts. Just ask the store representative to show you a phone with these capabilities. There shouldn't be a significant price difference, so just choose the one you like best. No need to involve me in the price decision.
All right. That seems manageable. I'll proceed and ask a store employee about that. I appreciate your assistance, Kevin.
Yeah, sure. Was that all you needed? Is there anything else I need to help you with? There are people waiting for me to finish this conversation.
Oh, I apologize if I have taken you away from them. You'll be back home tonight, right? Barrios is eager to discuss your plans for tomorrow. Could you perhaps return home a bit earlier today?
Really? I had arranged to have drinks with my colleagues at the bar tonight.
Kevin, you can surely make some time for your own child. It's his birthday tomorrow. I understand your commitments to work and friends, but can't you devote a little more time to him? Would you please?
Well, I had planned to spend time with him tomorrow already. Isn't that sufficient for him? Kids require so much attention. You indulge him too much.
How can spending time with your son be considered indulging him? Try putting yourself in Barrios' shoes for a moment, would you? He simply desires your company. As it stands, you scarcely spend any time with him. He's still growing. He needs his father.
Okay, I understand. If I'm in the mood, I'll come home early tonight. But don't use it against me. Give me some breathing room, Yasmin. Anyway, I guess I'll see you later.
Will, how are things progressing? Is Barrios enjoying himself with you?
Yes, he is. Did you already give him the phone you bought yesterday for his birthday? Couldn't you wait until the party? That's all he's been talking about since this morning. He's been constantly using it.
I understand why. He was there with me when we purchased it, after all. He was extremely excited to have it. He didn't listen at all when I said I would give it to him tomorrow, so I decided to let him have it. He even wanted to keep it with him when it was bedtime. But it seems like he's really happy with it.
Oh, really? It seems to me that he's still learning how to use it, though. Haven't you taught him how to use it yet?
I told him that you would teach him about it, but he was very impatient. He stayed up late last night, waiting for you to come home so he could ask you about it. But, of course, you didn't return until after midnight, and you smelled of alcohol when you walked in the door. You were really drunk.
Come on, Yasmin. I already apologized for that, jeez. Today, I'm spending time with Barrios, right? You always find something to complain about.
Yes, indeed. By the way, where are you right now? Did you take Barrios to the park he wanted to play at?
Nah, he started getting bored of the park before noon even arrived. Currently, he's playing games at the arcade. You know that large shopping mall near the hospital with the huge windows and flashing signs? The arcade is located inside that building.
Oh, yes, I know the one. I remember now. He mentioned wanting to go there with his friends from school some time ago. Just be careful near that area, as there are a lot of sketchy hotels if you go through the back alley. That's why I told him not to go there without an adult.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not appropriate for a young kid to be exposed to those things. But he's with me today, so there's no need to worry. Cars can't even pass through that way, so we're not going near there.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm glad. It sounds like you and Barrios are having fun.
Yeah, we are. And how are things going on your side? Are the preparations for the birthday party going smoothly?
Yes, everything is going perfectly. The house looks spotless, and the food in the oven smells really good. Your mother also mentioned that they would come by the house for the party in the evening. You two should be back by then, right? I think everything can be ready by the time you both arrive.
Yeah, Barrios and I should be home by around 5 p.m. or so. If my parents get there before us, please keep them company. Offer them some drinks and snacks or something, I don't know.
All right, I'll do that. You go ahead and continue having fun with Barrios now. See you later. Kevin, where might you be at this moment? Is Barrios accompanying you? What's transpiring?
Why do you ask? I'm currently on the road. Can we discuss this later? It's rather difficult for me to respond right now. I'm certain it isn't a pressing issue. I'm stuck in intermittent traffic. I shouldn't be using my phone while driving. We'll catch up later.
You're behind the wheel? However, I see that your car is stationary at a hotel. It doesn't appear to me that you're driving. What's happening, Kevin?
Pardon. What's the implication of such a preposterous statement? Can you listen to yourself? Please refrain from hurling baseless allegations out of the blue.
This isn't an unfounded allegation at all. You've been remaining at the same location for quite some time now. An hour has passed, and you're still there at that hotel.
Okay, Yasmin, your behavior is completely irrational right now. You aren't even in proximity, so how can you claim such a thing? Aren't you still at home? You don't have any insight into my current whereabouts. Stop fabricating scenarios to provoke conflict.
I can see your location, Kevin.
What? You can see me? From where?
The location tracking feature on the phone. Your car appears on the map, right beside a hotel. I've been monitoring it for some time now, and you haven't budged. What business do you have at a hotel at this hour?
Location tracking. Have you tampered with my phone without my consent? What's wrong with you? Even as a married couple, that's a gross breach of privacy. You're out of your mind.
Not on your phone. It's on Barrios' phone. He informed me that he left his phone in your car when he arrived home a short while ago.
I'm puzzled by the situation. What do you mean by when he got home? Wait a second. I.S. Barrios with you?
Yes, your mother is currently caring for him. Just imagine the shock when Barrios returned alone, crying, with you nowhere in sight. He mentioned that you instructed him to wait in the car. But when you failed to return, he alighted and made his way home alone. How could you abandon a child like that?
He didn't divulge anything else to you?
Anything else? What are you implying?
Barrios. He didn't disclose anything to you apart from the fact that I instructed him to wait in the car, did he?
What kind of a question is that? Aren't you concerned about your son wandering off by himself? Is there something you don't want Barrios to divulge? Why is that your priority?
No, I mean, if he kept silent, then I suppose that's fine. It's nothing of your concern.
Nothing of my concern? Are you joking, Kevin? You went to rendezvous with some unknown woman at a hotel while you were supposed to be spending quality time with your son. And you had the audacity to tell his mother not to worry about it?
You actually believe I'm involved in an extramarital affair. I just happened to encounter a familiar face. You don't know anything about her. Besides, Barrios is still in elementary school. The child is unfamiliar with the concept of an affair. How could he possibly disclose such information to you?
Barrios didn't need to tell me anything. It's evident to anyone with common sense what's transpiring here. He shared that an unfamiliar woman approached you, then you departed and left him in the car. But if you entered a hotel with her, then it's clear as day. What else could you be doing in a hotel with another woman? You are truly a deplorable father. I hope you're aware of that, Kevin.
I mean, I didn't engage in any inappropriate behavior with her, though.
You didn't engage with her? Are you serious? Then why prioritize some stranger over your own son? You instructed him to stay in the car because you didn't want me to discover her existence, isn't that correct?
That's... well, certain circumstances arose, and... Come on, Yasmin. Surely, you understand, don't you?
No, I absolutely do not understand, Kevin. Exit that hotel immediately. We need to discuss this. Your father and I, Kevin, be waiting for you. I can't believe you would let your son down like this. Save your justifications for when you face us in person.
You both are at home awaiting my arrival, correct? I'll return as soon as possible, okay? But it may take some time. Please be patient.
Why is that so? Are you seeing your mistress off? You should be deeply ashamed.
What? No. I'm simply... Naturally, it'll require time to drive back, won't it? That's all there is to it. Okay?
Oh, there's no need for concern about the journey. because both your father and I are waiting right beside your car outside. It seems you won't need to drive all the way back home to meet us.
You mean you're next to my car? In the parking lot?
Precisely. So, come out here, this instant. And don't assume that your mistress, Kevin, obeyed this situation unscathed. Fortuitously, she dropped her house key in your car. If you want her to reclaim her key, both of you better step out of that hotel.
Wait, Yasmin. Pause for a moment. Your actions are utterly irrational right now.
You're the one being irrational. Enough with the complaints and meet us outside. Now. If indeed nothing happened between you two, there's no reason for such a dramatic reaction, correct?
Yes, but
Correct? All right then, we'll be here patiently waiting. Take your time, adulterer. Let's engage in a civil conversation, shall we? I'll ensure you regret spoiling my beloved son's birthday like this. As Kevin, along with his lover, emerged from the hotel, his expression was one of resignation. They approached his car where we were ready to meet them. With no plausible alibis to offer, when his livid father and I cornered him, he promptly admitted to his clandestine affair. In pursuit of his illicit relationship, he neglected his son and completely spoiled the birthday celebration his son had been eagerly anticipating. Seeing his father's furious response was a genuinely terrifying experience. This is a man you'd definitely prefer to have on your good side. Given Kevin's betrayal, I couldn't ever forgive him. Hence, once everything settled, I promptly initiated divorce proceedings. I also demanded that he and his lover compensate for the emotional distress they had inflicted on me, and on our son Barrios. In order to shield Barrios from the potentially distressing memory of his birthday, caught up between his father's affair and our divorce, Kevin's parents and mine decided to host a proper birthday celebration for him. Naturally, Kevin was nowhere to be seen. While I acknowledge this single act won't fully rectify the ordeal Barrios experienced today, it's certainly preferable to ignoring this situation. Looking ahead, I plan on creating more joyous occasions for Barrios, and strive to replace this unfortunate birthday memory with more pleasant ones.